like a world with like an upstairs. Like there's an upstairs. I'm in the basement right now, and it's like a whole fort, and it's a whole box fort. And so I really like this world, and I wanted to show it to you a little bit. See, I'm tired. I wanted to try something new. I've been noticing I've had to add out a lot of plosive sounds that are like super, super, super loud in the mic and stuff. And that's because I don't have a pop filter. And so I thought, well, what if I just put like a sock over it? And so I did, and it seems to be a lot better. It seems to be a lot better. And I'm hoping it's noticeable and it's like a good change. Somehow. And again, I still don't know what to do for these videos, so I'm probably just gonna do the same thing I've been doing, just like rambling and then editing in like a couple different sounds here and there. I really liked the breathing and mouse sounds I did last video. I think that was pretty fun. But also, I know not everyone likes that. Okay, so and I want to do a bunch of different varieties, but I just don't know what to do. So, please, 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 instead of being super really nice to me, tell me what sounds to do, because I don't know, man. I have like a couple sounds that I can redo, like I have a couple sounds that I've seen that I like, where you get like a plastic spoon and rub it on the mic, but I don't have a plastic spoon on me. And every time I go to work, I always forget to bring one home with me, so I could tap on like a Monster can or something. I also had the thought of, what if I just like rub the mic, like the sock, like really lightly. I'll see if I have to edit it out, but I do want to try. It's like I'm petting you almost. asleep while doing these triggers. I'm not hearing it myself because I can't listen to the sounds I make while I'm making it, or else it'll go back through my mic and into the, it'll go through the speakers into the mic, and I also I cannot listen to my own voice while recording, and it's not because I hate my voice, but I do, but it's because, I don't know if it's because I'm stupid, but basically, if I try and talk and make a sentence whilst listening to my own voice, it becomes extremely difficult to be coherent and make sense, and the words that come out of my mouth start to jumble together, and I say the same word twice or something, and I don't know why I do, because I don't see any other streamers do it, or sorry, not streamers, ASMRs do it when they listen to their own voice, but I was thinking of doing a video where I record the sounds of my cat purring in the mic, and then I do a sleep video where it's just me laying down for an hour, and then it's my cat purring, but it's really my avatar purring or something. I don't know, I could do that, or I could just edit in cat purring, but I want it to be my sound or something, because I don't want to steal content, obviously, but, I could also just record sleeping sounds or something, me sleeping, I don't know. It's kind of hard to figure out, and I'm trying my best with this, and I really want to be able to make this work, but I'm having a hard time coming up with ideas, because everything I do come up with is either too hard because I am socially awkward and I can't do role plays, or it's too simple, and it wouldn't even require me having my VR chat avatar or anything on, and it's just kind of upsetting for me because I just don't know what to do. I think it would be wiser to make these videos shorter, because when I made the 15-minute long second video, it took me an hour to record it, and then it took me 2 hours to edit it, and I only edited about 7 to 8 minutes out, and that's how long it took, because I had to review the footage and stop and pause, and it was just a lot. It was a whole 4-hour process for everything, and it's just, it's not a good idea to stay awake that long, because I have school and I do have things I need to do in my real life, so I'm gonna try and make them shorter, but there's a long video for you, I'll throw in some long ones here and then. I really hope I'm not too boring. I know ASMR, when you listen to it, is just mainly for the sound, but I feel like I'm too boring sometimes, and I just hope I can make it entertaining enough for the people who aren't just trying to sleep and they're just trying to relax. And I'm not sure how popular the rambling scene is, because I know I like to listen to people ramble, but I also don't know if you guys do. So if you don't and you want more than that, just sound videos, I can do that. Most of my inspiration for making audio of myself talking and rambling about my life and things that happen in my life. And he did that, and he got a pretty big following. He doesn't post often enough to make a living off of it, but I feel like I could. And part of the reason I mention that is because he only makes like audio videos, and so I was like, I like his content, I like his audio content, but I also know people watch video content more, and I don't want to show my face, so I'll do my VR chat avatar, and this is working out pretty well so far. I think it works pretty well. But also I would like to just to make it easier and not so like difficult with everything, I would like to add like a couple audio only videos to my channel every week, or like just a couple times a month, so that it would be not so hard for me to upload constantly. And let me know if you guys want that, or if you're okay with that. If you're not, I'd like to hear about it, and what your suggestions are that I do with this channel. I'm blanking. Oh, I had this thought that I wanted to talk about scary things. I know it's kind of a bad video. And I know it's kind of a bad video to do that on, but this world kind of reminds me of scary things. So, I'm a big baby, right? Ever since I can remember, I've watched scary videos, whether real or fake, whatever, my entire life, basically. Ever since I was handed a Kindle Fire at like 5 years old, and was able to play Minecraft on it and stuff, I have seen horror videos, like all of the YouTuber stuff, and you might see me like look side to side, or look like deeply in the background or something. And part of the reason for that is, I think, because of all of the scary videos I watch, and because of all the scary videos I watch as a kid and growing up, I have made my brain like see things that aren't there. And I don't want to say it's schizophrenia, obviously, because I don't think it's nowhere near that type of thing. So I've noticed, like, over the past 3 or 4 years, I will see something in the darkness or whatever that'll resemble like a figure, and then I'll look, and it's obviously like it'll be not there. And I know this happens to people, and I know this is pretty common, but it's like it happens like every day for me, and it's like it's kind of horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am really wanting to wrap this up because I keep seeing shit in like there's like a couple passageways around in this map that's just complete darkness with like a couple objects near it, and I freak myself out because I'll see a glimpse of something. And it's scary when it happens in real life, right? But when it happens in real life, it's a lot less realistic. Like, I can tell that it's just my mind playing tricks on me. But when I'm in a video game like VR chat, and I'm just chilling, or right now, like I'm doing this, and I'm scaring myself as we speak, but I will see something, and it will stay there because it's my brain, like, interpreting it's because of like all the digital scary videos I used to watch, you know, like as a kid, and I still watch stuff like that now, and so it just stays longer when I look at it, and then it like kind of fades away. It's hard, it's confusing, and it makes me sound like it's schizo, right? I'm not trying to be special. I'm not trying to be like super, oh, I'm so quirky, you know. It's just like, it's real, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit. But yeah, I know it's not real. I know none of it's real, and I know like all the stuff I see can hurt me. But when I'm alone like this, right? It gets to be too much, and I have to like get off and just like replenish for a while. Like last time I was recording that 15-minute or that hour-long video, yeah, the 50-minute long video. Or was it the first video? I think it was the first video. At one point when I was recording, like probably 15 minutes in, I realized my window was open. I think I kept that part in, but I didn't edit the next part out, or edited the next part out. But I said, I basically lifted up my headset and I looked out my window. Like there's a window right in front of my desk right here. Like I got my desk monitor's PC in the windowsill and the rest of the window, and I usually keep it a little bit open, but not the actual window, just like the shades. Basically, I looked up and I saw a face, and it's impossible for a face to be there, right? Because it's just soil, and then it goes up, and it's like a gutter because I'm in the basement, so it's impossible for a face to be there. So I knew it wasn't real, but it scared the shit out of me. I've lowered it since, so I don't have to see anything, but I will still, like then, I have a closet, and it doesn't close all the way, so it's just pure blackness, and I'll see shit all the time. That one was in VR. Fuck my life. And this happens constantly. It's like, it never stops, unless I'm like not thinking about scary things at all, but it mainly happens when I'm like, my brain's in that scary mode, you know? And it's just, I'll see shit constantly, and it's not very fun, and I'm glad I finally get to kind of like talk about it, because I've told my brother about it and stuff, and he's like, yeah, that doesn't happen to me, even though we grew up on like the same stuff. Like it doesn't happen to my brother at all, and he doesn't see stuff like that ever, but I do. I don't understand, like we grew up the same way, and so part of me thinks like maybe I do have something wrong with my brain, but I don't know. I can't say like obviously, guys, I have schizophrenia. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking about that though, because it is reinforcing the scary things, and I am seeing shit. Every single time I look in the darkness, I hate my life. I'm gonna kill myself. What are we at? It's about 22 minutes in. Okay, I'm gonna record for another 8 minutes. I guess for the next 8 minutes, I could like do my, I actually don't know what to do. I guess I can scratch the mic a little more. Here's another thing. You'll probably also notice, every time I record these videos, I shake my leg, and that's why I'm bobbing up and down. Like, I just kind of do it involuntarily, so I'm sorry about that if it like breaks immersion or whatever. So I've been on a like streak recently where I just buy shit on Gumroad and then add it to my avatar out of like the blue, and so I'm wasting a lot of money on VRC assets. Like I bought Some of them are free, like this fish. I bought a little fish. And when you slap things like a person, it goes Frappuccino. It's funny. I have a choke thing that I bought, that I got. So I can like choke you out basically. So if you're into that, you know, it also comes with a force choke, which is way more visually, you know, so that's cool. I have a knife that like bloodies. That's another thing, I like sniffling. So, I'm gonna try and do some sniffles. It's very oxygen depleting. So I can't do too much more of that because I'm like dying over here. this one is shorter than the rest I have uploaded so far. But I really need to not be up so late because it's becoming a problem already. Thank you for understanding, and thank you again for your nice comments and for all the just niceness you're giving me. And I will see you guys in the next ASMR video, okay? Bye bye.